Hey, morning. Another day at Red Rock Conservation Area. Today we are gonna hike Turtlehead Peak. It's a little before 9 in the morning. It's like 77 degrees and it's going to the upper 90s. So hopefully we get back before it gets to that. There's no wind today, so it should be good. But I'm trying out a new mic with a wind muffler, and it figures no wind. But this is an out and back trail, not a loop, which is 2.5 up, 2.5 back, and 2,000 feet in elevation gain. Once we get to the peak, there'll be stunning views of all of Las Vegas. So we'll be back. Yeah, we just started so far, but this first part is the easy part of the trail. But pretty soon we round that sandstone and we get to the top of that. So the last 2/3 of this will be pretty grueling. This is one of the only trails that you can see your destination the whole way of the trail. So it should be an exciting hike, strenuous one. I brought 3 liters of water, and I'll probably need every bit of it. But yeah, that's where we're going. All right, I'll be back. Yeah, just like everywhere else in the park, beautiful scenery as usual. It almost feels like you're on walking on Mars when you see this. But and there's our goal in the distance, the peak of that Turtlehead. But beautiful scenery as always. We will not encounter any shade on this journey. But I'll keep you posted. Okay, we're a mile in. There's Turtle Peak, and we're getting ready to approach the hard part. But it give you a 360. Way down there is where we parked, and that's the trailhead. And so far we've come up through this a mile in. A good view of the park even from here. Now last week we hiked around that White Rock Mountain, and that's it. That's White Rock Mountain in front of us there. But we're gonna keep on. That's the Madre Mountains back there. But the views will get way better as we continue on. So far we gained the first mile, we ascended 400 feet, but so now that means a 1.5 miles to go to get up there. So that means 1,600 feet in 1.5 miles. So that's gonna be tiring. I could just see it. But all right, I'll see you in a few. Okay, we're 1.4 miles in, 700 feet up, still 1,300 to go. but now it's starting to get tough. We came from down there. Kind of been following that wash along the way. But remember in the beginning we were walking by that sandstone? But good view of the park from here, but only to get better. Just drinking plenty of water and taking plenty of breaks. But our target is still in sight. And here's the trail. And what we're going to do is follow this gully up to that saddle, follow that ridge along the back side of the cliff till we're at the peak. But I think this will be the hardest part right here. So I'll see you in a little bit. All right, just taking a little break here. We're 1.7 miles in, ascended 1,085 feet. So we got just a little under 1,000 feet to climbing to go, and a little less than a mile. But this is the view from where I'm at now. It's still pretty priceless looking here, but wait till we get up there. We still got I'll tell you, it seems more than a little less than a mile. We still got to go up through there, get to that saddle, follow that ridge till we get to the summit of Turtle Peak. All right, just thought I'd take a break and drink some water and give you guys a shot of what it looks like. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I am 2 miles in, ascended 1,400 feet, still got 600 more to go in a half mile. Now, this is what it looks like as I'm coming up this gully. I don't know if you could see. Let's see here. I am parked right there. And there's Turtlehead. Half mile to get up there. And we're almost at the saddle. Once I get up there, I think I got a couple minutes of fairly flat land before I start climbing up the backside of Turtlehead Mountain. And before long, we'll be up there. All right, I'll see you in a little bit. Boy, I tell you, the views don't quit. Oh boy, that damn near killed me. But here's the other side of that saddle. The Madre Mountains over there. But cool rock formations. I just wanted to take a second and show you. Down there's that sandstone that we came around to get up here. And good view from here. I can't wait till we get to the top. All right, see you in a bit. Okay, I just caught my first glimpse of Vegas, if you could see in the background there. That's like North Las Vegas area. To my left, the Madre Mountains, which you don't really get a view of this unless you're up here, or park down by the end of Lake Mead, and you could kind of come in trails back that way. But there's Turtlehead Peak, and we're getting closer. Seems like it took forever to get there. Well, I ain't even there yet, but oh, man, that last part was hard. But I'll see you in a few. Well, I made it to the saddle, or the ridge, or whatever you want to call it, and it's kind of a couple minutes of just easy and flat before we start climbing. But the view is spectacular. I'll be able to see behind me the Madre Mountains. In the background you see Turtle Peak right there, and down there in the background where we came from. But less than a half mile to go. But this little flat part here on the ridge is kind of a place you can catch your breath. I'll tell you, that last part is very hard, but you just got to take breaks every now and then and drink plenty of water. Sometimes you almost get lightheaded a minute, you know, so you just got to slow down and hike responsibly. Last thing you want to do is pass out up here. But all right, I'll see you in a little bit. Just good to catch my breath right here. Pretty soon we'll be climbing again. All right, see you in a little bit. All right, I just wanted to show you what that backside heading up to Turtle Peak looks like. We still ain't quite there yet. According to my calculations, we have another 1/10 of a mile and another 200 feet of elevation gain. But I just wanted to give you a 360 while I'm right here. So I'm looking up. The peak is just over the edge of that. But going to my left, which will be looking east, look what we see. Las Vegas. You can see the strip in the distance. That building closest is Red Rock Casino. The strip back in the distance. But yeah, that's the Las Vegas Valley. And if I continue looking north, you got the La Madre Mountains. I think they call this the reddish you see down there, Little Red Rock. But like I say, you enter that from like down there, kind of come in where Lake Mead Boulevard ends on the west end. And a lot of housing developments going on right there. But so right now I'm looking north. I'm going to continue to my left. We came up this backside of Turtlehead Peak. Looking west now. That furthest mountain you see is Mount Charleston, and I see snow still up there. And keep turning left. I'm heading south, and that's where I'm headed up there. But we should be up there shortly, and I plan on taking a well-deserved break. See you in a little bit. Well, we made it to the top of Turtlehead Peak, and now it is break time. But there's no wind at all, and I'm the only one up here. But just had to drop a couple noon tablets in my water just to give me enough energy to get down, enough electrolytes. But it's beautiful up here. We're at 6,300 feet, and I am sore. But the climb down ain't gonna be easy either. It will be easier than coming up, but you still got to use both hands and watch for the slippery rocks. But hey, I'll take break here for like a half hour or something, and then start my climb down. Took me 2.5 hours to get up here, by the way. And I just put on more sunscreen before I go down, and I'm going to turn the camera around to show you these views. Alright, see you in a few. Alright, here is the priceless view from the summit of Turtlehead Peak. Down there I could see the parking lot, like centered right on the screen. But we came around all that sandstone, if you remember from the beginning, and kind of followed that wash. You could see the trail down there, and man, it's just gorgeous up here. Good place to take a break. But so yeah, the park, visitor center in the distance. The great city of Las Vegas. The Strip is in the center. Red Rock Casino is kind of right in the middle of the buildings closest to us. To the right of that is downtown Summerlin. And gosh, perfect view. The mountains way in the distance, that's in Arizona. North part of Vegas, the Madre Mountains. Now as I'm looking north, oh, it's just a spectacular view. And that mountain furthest back is Mount Charleston, which will be over there in a couple weeks. And as you still, I don't know how good you can see on the camera, but there's still snow up there. But I don't know what the temperature is up here, but I gotta say it's gotta be in the 80s. It hasn't hit 90 yet, I don't think, but it don't feel too hot. The climb down should be exhausting too, but nowhere near as getting up here. That middle part from following that gully up to the saddle. Let me see if I could get to the other end over here and see if we could see it. But that was way the hardest part. Yeah, I can't really see it from here. But see all these washes. That mountain there is what we hiked around last week. White Rock Mountain. But all these washes. It's like a highway of washes. You know, the road you see going out is what I don't know what Charleston turns into that, and then that road loops around and takes you to Blue Diamond. But I'm gonna take a break here and drink my hydration tablets and start climbing down. I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, I'm all bundled up and ready to climb down. Just wanted to show you one last view from up here before we descend. Yeah, I chugged down a liter of water with 2 of them noon tablets in there, and my pack feels a heck of a lot lighter. So, should be a good trip down. It's noon right now, and hoping to get down quicker than it took to get up. Again, Las Vegas. You can see the strip in the distance. Just to the right of it is the airport. Excellent view. And it's so quiet up here. And not a soul around. But, alright, it's time we head back. So, go down the backside of Turtlehead, hit that saddle, follow that gully down, and we'll be back before you know it. Alright, see you in a little bit. Yeah, I'm still on the back slope of the mountain, but going down is no joke either. You got to keep good balance and coordination. Going down is like slippery on these little rocks. Last thing you want to do is bite the dust. You're not going to fall off a cliff or nothing, but you just got to have good footing and watch where you're going. But I'll be back. See you in a few. Alright, back at the saddle again. I got now to go down that ravine, which was the hardest part coming up, so it may be a little difficult going down, but a little over 2 miles left, and then we're out of here. Alright, see you in a few. Now, I don't know if you can see this, but there is a bighorn sheep on top of that. He just went behind the rock. Guy told me that I passed, said watch out, there's a herd of them. But right on that ridge right there. But God is so he's so small to me. I need like a power zoom lens. And I heard him. So I think there's more just on the other side of that. But God, I don't know if you could zoom in on your screen, but I'll be darned. Yeah, I don't see him anymore. Wow, pretty cool. I'm gonna go slow and just keep my eyes open. If I get a better glimpse, I'll kick the camera back on. All right, See you in a bit. Oh, by the way, hard to believe we were just up top of that an hour ago. But getting closer to that sandstone and the parking. Alright, I'll be back. Okay, I see him again. He's in the very center of the screen, and I'll stay on him to see if you see movement. He's standing on top of that rock, and I'm guessing that's probably a couple 100 yards away. And I only see one, and it almost looks like he's looking at me, but right in the center of the screen. If he moves, you might be able to see move. I don't know how good you could see on this with this camera here. I'm 3 times zoom, but that's the best I can get. And he's just up there like looking at me. But I guess we're having a staring contest. But I'd like to see him move, and that might make it easier for you guys to see him. But right in the middle of the screen. And he is standing dead still. He's just probably scoping out the surroundings. Yeah, I wish I could zoom in better. Right in the middle of the screen. Kind of in the middle of the screen, you got like a hump that's a little bit high, and then one right to the right of it, and then it goes down again. He's right on that middle, the ledge just to the right of that hump. And he's still standing there. I don't even know if he might be able to hear me. But I'll keep on him. If he don't move soon, I think I'm just gonna have to end this. It's like we got like 3 minutes here and he ain't done nothing. But right against the blue sky, hopefully you could see his silhouette. I wonder if there's more of them on the other side of that ridge. I mean, a guy told me he's seen a herd of them, but and I was like, of course I heard of them. But yeah, he's still standing there. You'd think he'd move. But man, I could see how if you're not watching, I could see how you'd miss them. But yeah, he looks pretty good size. Oh, now there's a herd of them coming down. Okay, this guy is standing, like I said, that hump right there in the center of the screen, right to the right of it is like a ledge. He's on there. Below that below that hump, to the left, I just saw like a bunch of dust kicking up. And they're so hard to see because I don't think they're moving now, but there is a herd of them up there. I might just sit here and see if they come in closer. But let's see. Yeah, no, I could see movement. I know you can on here. But that hump that's in the middle, this guy's standing on that ledge to the right. Right to the left of that hump in the middle, there's a tree. And they're right at the base of that tree. And unfortunately, this is the best I can zoom in. But I'm going to hang out right here for a minute and see if they come in closer. So hopefully you can see them. But I'll be back. All right, we're approaching the final 1.25 miles, and them sheep didn't get any closer. So I sure hope that you could see them with me zoomed in only 3 times. I'm gonna have to look into if there's a better way to get a more zoom on these smartphones. But just to show you, we're following this wash. It goes back in there with where the sandstone, and along the sandstone, then we get to the end where the truck is. There's Turtlehead Peak, and yeah, I'm beat. But this is the easy part of the trail now. There shouldn't be any kind of slipping and sliding on these rocks. I mean, you got a little bit of a decline, but not as bad as up there. You gotta use both hands quite a bit, kind of do a backwards crab walk and all that kind of thing. But all right, I'll be back. Well, we got about a 1/2 mile to go, and I could see the car up ahead, or the truck up ahead. But what a day. Let's see, what is it, almost 2. So yeah, we were 5 hours out. Not bad. 5 miles of distance, 2,000 feet in elevation ascending, and likewise 2,000 descending. That was treacherous, though, I'll tell you. I am beat, but a good beat. So now we're walking in this wash back to the truck. It was cool seeing them bighorn sheep. I'm just hoping that you guys could see them. But that's hard to tell what temperature it is. I'm guessing upper 80s, but I don't really feel too hot. I drank 3 liters of water this whole thing. But yeah, when you come out here, you definitely need to water, because there's, like I say, no shade. Unless you lay down next to a bush or something. But turning off the wash and finishing up on this little wash. So hey, I hope everyone liked the hike of Turtlehead Peak, and 2 weeks from now we'll be in Mount Charleston, which should be fun. So with that being said, you guys have a good one, and I'll see you next time, and bye.